Welcome back, everyone. It's a Tier 8 game on... Wow. Brain's not working well. On... Steps? Steps. It's Steps! I'm glad memory's actually working to some degree today.
Let's get this show
I'm in the British Tier 8 tank destroyer, now that you can see it, the Charioteer. I've already talked a lot about this tank in the channel, so we'll just do a quick summary. Fast, powerful gun, no armor whatsoever. But it's a fully targeted tank destroyer, which gives it a degree of flexibility that a lot of its peers lack. And I really enjoy driving this tank. This gun on it just rips other tanks apart. However, in this particular case, I feel like I should point out someone else, because this match is not just about me, it's actually about the player on my team in the Tiger 2. Something spotted me here, I don't like that. Zigzag and run away. So if we look up ahead, I'm going to go to free cam here a bit. There he is. Barry Zero? Barry I'm not actually sure how to say that. Well, part of his name is Barry. Let's just call him Barry. Barry there in his Tiger 2 is the quintessential average roller tanks player. He carries his weight sometimes he doesn't. You know, he probably understands how the game works, more or less. Sure, he may not perfectly get all the finer points, but he probably understands it well enough that he will generally make the right play at the right time. Perhaps not as much as a crazy player like me who's freaking spends an hour a day or more playing. And he's going to show off today just what a average player is capable of. So I'm my Charioteer looking for shots. Barry is pushing forward just like a good heavy tank driver into the thick of things. I'm just looking for shots on bad guys. So far, I've fired a shot and I've been spotted. Yeah, let's see, 5 over there. Minimal target, and we give a shot, and it bounces off because KV5 can be quite droll. I didn't get spotted, so I go back for another shot. He's vanished. Can't shoot the Borsig. That was a nice 3 pushing up here, but he's close enough that I will be spotted when I shoot at him, so move out. Oh, I accidentally hit him in a... Turns just the right moment, and I'm shooting him in a strongly angled part of his armor. So now I just kind of chill for a moment, because I've been spotted. I don't want to drive out in front of aimed guns. He's low for the health, but he should be a one-shot kill. So yeah, he's just fired, so I poke out, aim, and it goes just over the top of his tank. Meanwhile, you see Barry is up there. He's gotten up to the very front lines, and he's actually in a side-scraping contest with the Tiger 2 in front of him. I know you can't see it very well from here, but that's exactly what's going on. Seeing that he and this KV5 might be in trouble, I decided that, well, Charioteer's got a turret. Charioteer's quick, and Charioteer will pen Tiger 2s pretty reliably. Come forward. Looking for a shot on the Borsig, but there isn't one. Yeah, Barry's got a whole bunch of tanks in front of him, so I said to myself, alright, gotta come back here and give him a shot, and then say, wait, why am I doing this butt first? I want to expose my engine, be crippling, and therefore dead. Alright, so the first tank I've said, okay, I gotta go. Well, Barry sits here and holds them off. This is KV2, because you can end my tank with one shot. There we go. See, someone shot at me there as I pulled, just after I pulled back. So I will wait once again while I reload and become unspotted, so I can choose my moment to pop out, shoot something, and hopefully dive away before getting shot again. Now looks good. Oh, lovely lower plate shot. Leaves him on 1 hit point. Of course. I don't really want to risk myself again, but yeah, there's a Crusader shooting here. Here goes the 110. So it's about time to try it again. Pop out and finish up the Tiger 2, maybe? Hi, friend. Oh, more tank for you. Alright, go back into hiding. The Crusader's on an angle. I feel like going after that KV5, but the enemy team is coming around behind us. I feel like I might be better used over here. Ooh. Rhymes Borsig. Don't have a shot yet, but he's coming this way, so I'll load myself a heat shell. Hesh shell. Because the extra damage will be very useful here. Peekaboo. Good hit. It's now an easy one shot for my gun. Ooh, he's now an extreme one-shot for my gun. Oh, you're actually going to come and charge me? Oh, that didn't go so well for you, did it? And Elias 2. Hesh, not so useful on heavy tanks. Frankly, a little luck there. I actually could have penned him for full damage. Elias 2 has decided he's not really interested. He's going for that Charioteer that just shot him. And he's going raging in to the middle of the circle of tanks that shoot at him. Put a proper APCR shell into him. Back away, staying ahead of his gun. And Hellcat takes him out from behind. Sweet! Said Hellcat is now in trouble, along with our M12. Because of an Indian Panzer charging him. Line up a shot, and of course, I have to snap it a bit and it goes wide. Continue tucking in my little hidey hole here. Can't save the Artie anymore, but I can make the Indian Panzer pay for it. Hellcat puts a good shot into him as well. He's now low enough health that I say, alright, just gotta get him before he gets away. Alright, there's now a KV-5 and a VK back there. Behind me, Barry continues his inexorable advance. Other heavy tanks trying to deal with an SP-1C and a KV-5. I say to myself, I wonder if I can help out at all by just picking off that SP-1C. Well, he's behind something, and KV-5 is behind something. Unfortunately, this delay means now the VK has gotten very close to the Hellcat. I turn and go racing this way to try and get the gun in line in time to maybe save the Hellcat, but nope. VK takes him out. But now he's on 68 health. Hello, VK. Goodbye, VK. Oh, someone's on our base. According to my little map mod, it's the KV-5. Luckily, I've got the gun to deal with the KV-5, and the stealth, and the view range. I can just creep in and just get him inside my effective view range, and I should remain just outside of his, and I'll be able to shoot him with impunity. Hello, KV-5. Well, he's not shooting at me, so I guess he doesn't see me. Silly KV-5. Round goes a little bit wide and ends up bouncing off of his tank. Now he knows that someone is shooting at him, but he didn't spot me. My sixth sense did not go off. And you can see he's backing. He's like, I'm not quite sure what to do here. My next round goes right where I want it to go into R2-D2, the weak point. I'm once again not spotted, so I'll just continue trying to put the shells in. That one actually the other cupola, which I'm a little surprised by. I don't even know where that shell went. But that's when suddenly a Crusader SP appears. Alright, I shoot this guy one more time. Hang on, all the guns are turning this. Oh crap! KV-5 got a little closer than I intended, and as a result, he can now see me. So I'm playing the dodging game. I load a Hess shell to try and just obliterate the artillery. Now, in hindsight, I could have killed him just as likely with the APCR, but I've just forgotten the habit of shooting Hess artillery on their softly armored targets. So yeah, they definitely see me again, so I play a little game of, nope, tanks over here, tanks over there. Nope, you missed. And now I just load a proper APCR shell and put this Crusader out of his misery. Sweet. Alright, so we've definitely won this by now. The KV-5 is all that's left. And guess who's come to back me up? Yep, it's that Tiger 2. And I'm like, oh, come on, Top Gun. I get a Top Gun, I just need this to go right. Not right there. I need to go into one of his weaker points. Tiger fires and also whiffs it because, oh, why is this beak so troll? Now, if I just load a Hess shell, I would kill him, but I just about finished an APCR, I go for that. Now I load the Hesh, but the Tiger 2's reload is quick enough, and he ends up getting the final kill. Darn, no Top Gun for me. So that one, yeah, you mostly saw what I was doing. But you're saying, so you make a big deal with this Tiger 2. Well, what did he do? Well, let me show you. So go all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, weird loading screen. I know. And jump through all of this.
Time to roll out.
And luckily, I finally figure out once again how to do the free camera mod. So here's Barry. I'm going to do a little fast forwarding here to get him up to the action. So Barry has reached the action, takes a little damage getting across the open gap, but you know these things happen. He's here with these KV-5s pushing in. So 110 is a fairly formidable opponent for any tank. It's basically an IS-3 clone. It's Chinese, so less gun depression, slightly stronger armor. Barry here is not perhaps the most amazing gamer. There you go. Good hit on the 110. Sets it on fire. Barry. You can see he kind of understands. Don't expose your tank any more than you have to. And most importantly, he understands some of the fundamentals. There he is, moving up to side scrape against this Tiger II. Remember, Barry is a average World of Tanks player. He's not awesome, he's not awful. And yet, he is going to have a pretty cool match. Yeah, see, not quite perfect in side scraping. Tiger II's gun is quite good. But he understands. Look at that, he shot that guy right in the turret. He knew he could damage him there. And that time he got the better angling. Steadily punishing his opponent. Okay, Tiger II just wants to get that KV-5 out of here. Yep, I've arrived. How do you know? KV-2 disappears. Not much to say at the moment, it's just side scraping. Barry's doing an okay job of it. Sure, he's taking some damage, but he's also managed to bounce some shots. He's going hungrily for the kill on the Tiger. Gets stuck because he gets ran by a friendly Tiger P. Try not to do that, folks. Good news, I show up and pop the Tiger for him. And now Barry feels, hey, we'll move forward. Oh. Watch this, even now. Oof, not sure what hit him there, but it looked like it hurt. He starts to advance. Good heavy tank players advance. But now he's spotted. Oh, hey, here's an opportunity. This guy puts the shot in the reinforcements flank right before it gets taken out by the SP-1C. So, good awareness of the situation there, keeping his teammates alive by combining focus fire upon things. Now he's a little concerned about that IS-2. Gets a good hit into it. Once again, one of the things that helps save my tank, because rushing IS-2 is bad for Charioteer. Now I have to turn and deal with the approaching Indian Panzer from the north. And Barry, well, he's gone straight down the middle here. Doing good heavy tanks too. You can go aggro. His low health means he's got to be careful though, because that SP-1C right now is actually a significant threat to him on his current hit point total. Plus, there's still that Crusader out there somewhere. Uh-oh. KV-5 has him in its sights. He's lucky it bounces. Everyone wants to kill poor Barry because he doesn't have many hit points. Ooh, lucky light tank. Doesn't aim well, ends up bouncing a shell off his side. He missed. But he is a heavy tank. Oh, SP-1C leaves him on a fraction of his health. Gets good into the KV-5. Watch as he turns and angles his armor against SP-1C. Luckily, he's decided to kill the Tiger instead. SP-1C tracks him. Could be bad. There's a KV-5 coming. Oh, squish. Bouncing shells from the SP-1C like a boss. Check out that armor angling. He's an average player. He's having a fantastic game. And takes out the SP-1C. At this point, I'm moving in to reset the base. Barry decides to come back and help. See him say it in chat right there. But of course he's going to take the long route because, well, can't afford any more damage. Even the Crusader will kill him if he spots him at this point. Of course I spot the Crusader. He uses the ridgeline and all that to help protect him as he closes in. Gets himself a halfway decent hold down position. And now he and I work together. Well, yeah, work together pretty much to help cut down this KV-5. And ends the match. So wait a minute, you're saying, why did you make this video almost twice as long so I could watch this heavy tank drive around? Well, let's take a look at the post-game stats. I think you'll see why. Oops, should have left that up. There we go. So, my stats, pretty good. Got a defender, look at all those tanks I shot, almost 4,000 damage. Great experience boosts and everything like that. It was just a really good match for my Charioteer. But as good as my Charioteer match was, Barry had a monster match in his Tiger 2 with over 4,000 damage done. Got himself 4 medals, including Steel Wall and High Caliber, if I remember correctly. And Spartan as well, I think. So, average player, great match. Matter of fact, he's outscores me, a quote-unquote good player statistically for this particular game. Luck, partly, but there's always luck involved. I mean, I also had a couple shots. You saw I had some shots in there that didn't go where I wanted them to. Luck is always involved in a game like this, and an average player can actually pull off some pretty awesome games. So, personal stat screen, meh. Pretty cool. You can see all the good bonuses I got. Came away with 12,000 credits because, put some Hess shells out, made it very, very expensive. But still got a nice double with a whole bunch of extra XP for the monster XP event that was going on to get myself almost 5,000 experience. And it also nicely doubled my free XP, so I got 190 of that. But let's take a look. What else we got here? This is Barry's stats. He's actually a relatively new player. Hey, he's not super new. He's got 10,000 battles. This is the point where I feel most players start sort of really getting good at the game. He's got a 47. He's almost got almost a 48% victory rate. He's actually almost dead even for an average player's win rate. And pretty much everything else in here says that he's pretty much dead average too, as compared to, say, my stupidly high stats. And yet he's the one who got the cool. He's the one who got the cool stuff. Yeah, 8,000 personal rating. 56.3. I mean, sure, I'm not Quickie Baby or any of those other guys, but this is a really nice win rate, admittedly, for an incredibly high battle count, because I spent a long time driving like a moron because I didn't use community resources to help me learn how to play the game better. Barry clearly is. And that's why he knew, for example, how to side scrape. Sure, wasn't perfect at it. He's learning. He's still, he's not super new, but he's still kind of new. But he clearly understood it. At 10,000 battles, I didn't understand how to do that. I was a moron, let's be quite honest, at that particular point. So I did have a nice little chit-chat with him, just to congratulate him on his excellent match, and have a little chit-chat about the Charioteer as well, because Charioteer is awesome. La 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 la. And let him know he's very impressed with his work. So, oops, this is not actually part of that match. So this is just a little thing on why even a mediocre player should be respected. They might be having a monster match. They might know what they're doing and have not yet gotten their stats up to really high levels because they're fairly new. Even an average player, even a bad player, can have a good match if things just work out in their favor, or if they've learned enough that they can make it work. Because we saw him, he was armor angling, he was side scraping, he was stopping to aim. Stopping to aim, whoever thunk of it. So he knew how to drive that tank. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this match. Good game, and good night.